guys, welcome back to another video on the Project Auto YouTube channel, and thanks so much for tuning in. And to start, I want to apologize for the lack of uploads here for the last several weeks. A lot has been going on in my life, and between illnesses, we took a family vacation, so just a lot of different stuff going on in the world of Project Auto, but we are back. And we should be right on schedule with making more content for you. And real quick before we get started, I do want to give a big thanks and shout out to every single one of you for helping us get to 1,000 subscribers. We are now over 1,000 subscribers. That is awesome. I honestly didn't think I would see that this year because of my lack of uploads. So I do apologize for that. But big thanks and shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate it. Means a lot to me. Hopefully we can grow a lot more from here, and we can stay on schedule with these videos, get more content out for you guys, and keep it coming. So as you can see, we are here with the 1998 Dodge Ram 1500 four-wheel drive single cab. And you guys probably remember this truck. We bought this truck not too long ago, picked it up for a heck of a deal. We have fixed it up a lot. If you remember the videos, we fixed the hood latches. We did a lot to it. We got the exhaust fixed. There's been a couple things that I've done to it that I don't remember and I don't think I put on camera. One of which was we fixed the air conditioner. That one I know I did not put on camera because that was kind of a last minute thing and it was getting hot and I was tired of not having any air conditioning. So what we did was we replaced the compressor. Now you might be asking yourself, well, that doesn't look like a new compressor. It's not. That is not a new compressor. And I'll show you here in just a second. We did the air conditioner. We haven't done anything else. We flushed the cooling system. I don't remember if I did that on video or not. But you guys do remember we did the hood hinges, put new headlight, well, new-ish headlights in it. So the reason that is not a new AC compressor, so the AC compressor that was on here, I tried to charge it up, and when you hook up the little trigger charge tool thing that you get at AutoZone, if the needle goes into the red, it means see instructions, there's probably an issue with the AC compressor. So what ended up happening was the AC compressor that was on this truck before locked up and it was no good. However, we have this guy. This is our parts truck, and I'll tell you about this whole fiasco here in just a second. So we went ahead. I did know that the AC compressor was good on this truck, so we went ahead and took the AC compressor off of this truck and swapped it right on over to this one and charged it up. Boom. Now we have AC. Now, real quick, one more thing before we get into today's video. The reason for this whole fiasco here is the tires and wheels that came on this red truck when we bought it are actually these ones right here, and as you can tell, they are pretty wore out. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not the best either. So I had basically a brand new set of tires sitting on this green truck, and instead of taking both trucks to like tire discounters or something to have them swap the rims and tires and everything, or tires off of the rims that were on this truck onto the rims that were on this truck, I just went ahead and pulled tires and rims and everything off of this truck and swapped it over to this one, which is right here, if you guys remember these black wheels from that green truck. So we swapped around the tires and rims from the green truck to the red truck, and the ones that were here, we switched over to that truck. Now, the reason that truck doesn't have a tire on the front is one of the lug nuts was very, very, very stuck. I heated up with a blowtorch, hit it with an impact. I did everything I could to get this tire off, and it just was not budging. So what we did was we took all the lug nuts off. We heated up that last stud or lug nut till it was glowing red, and I went ahead and just drove this truck in a circle until finally it snapped off. And in the meantime, it snapped all the studs off. It snapped everything off. So with that being said, there's no way to put a tire back on there. Well, there is, but this is strictly a parts truck. As you can tell, we've kind of tore some stuff up there. This is strictly a parts truck, so I didn't care. So we drug it back over here, and now it's going to sit like this. That whole, I mean, you can see it ripped the caliper loose, and it screwed everything up. So whatever, it's a parts truck, I don't care. But the good news is at least this truck has good tires on it. Now they are a little cupped in the middle here from where that frame was busted on that green truck, but these are in a lot better shape than the tires that were on here. So we've got a good set of tires ish, at least to get us through this winter until I have time to go get new tires. So that's the update for you. That's kind of where we are at and what's been done off camera here the last few weeks. Like I said, you might be able to hear it in my voice a little bit. Been a little ill. It's not corona, just sinus and stuff like that. But we've been very busy. Took some time off away with the family, so that was good. And now we're back in the saddle, so I promise you we are going to have more videos to come. If you want to skip through this first 6 minutes, this is dragged on long enough, by all means, you feel free. But that is the update for this. So now let's go ahead and jump into the purpose of today's video. We are going to be installing lights, fog lights. So on this truck, when I first originally got it, I've already taken the old lights off. It had, I don't know if it was factory or aftermarket, but it had these guys, mounted up right here. These screw heads, I don't even care, they're rusted. But anyway, these were mounted up like this. They weren't even hooked up, they don't even work. So I ripped them off of here, and there was one on each side. So what we're gonna be hooking up is these bad boys, and you'll probably remember them from the other red truck, which by the way is getting some work done to it. These guys we are going to put in its place. So let's go ahead and show you what this is going to look like. My goal is I'm going to have them sit right in here like so. They're going to sit sideways, yeah, but it shouldn't have a problem. It's either that or I try to put them up top here, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put them down here. So we are going to put them just like that. That's how they're going to sit. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to do this. We're going to drill us a hole right here that is big enough for that bolt. Run our wires, which is going to be real easy. Run it all up into the truck and hook up the lights. So, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and get my drill ready, and we're going to drill us a hole and get it ready to mount. Alrighty guys, so we've got the lights mounted, snugged up. You can see there we drilled the hole, tightened it up. We've got the wires coming off right here. Same with the other side. And then we went ahead and got the switch mounted where we're going to mount it. So right here. And we've already got the wire ran right there. To take this off, it was just 2 Phillips screws on the bottom. Might be more. This truck's missing a few because it's old, but whatever. Then we will run the wires through the firewall. Wow, I can't talk tonight. Firewall tonight, and we're gonna run it right through there where my light is. It's a good spot to go through, or actually, better yet, we'll go right through there, because it looks like whoever did stuff before ran wires right through there. So we're gonna go right through there. Alrighty guys, well, as you can tell, we have pretty much ran out of daylight. But yeah, so we've got everything hooked up. I'll go ahead and show you the switch here real quick. And the lights do work. But because we were out of time and out of daylight, we're gonna finish this video tomorrow. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day. We're getting ready to leave. This tire has a small leak in it, so I am bumping it up real quick, but I wanted to show you the finished product in the daylight. So there's the lights, they're on. We went ahead and zip tied all the wiring there. Let me go ahead and pop the hood and I'll show you how we have everything ran. So there's our switch there. We just mounted it right up here on top of the dash. enjoyed, and I do apologize for the delay in uploads, but we should be back on track with uploads, and thank you again so much for over 1,000 subscribers. You guys don't know how much that means to me. And real quick before we go, I do want to show you one thing. We do have some plans in the works. Actually, it's kind of already there, but I want to show you something real quick. If you look right over here, you can see that Jetta's been moved. Typically it's parked right over here. The other red truck is back in the shop getting a leak fixed for the transmission that we just had rebuilt. But this car has been moved, and if you guys stay tuned, I will tell you why, show you why, and we got some cool stuff coming up with that car here soon. So just stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Alrighty guys, here's the nighttime view. See, they're pretty bright for two little small pod lights. They do a pretty good job.